Hey guys, I'm here to do a book review on Stephen King's The Green Mile. I finished this book a long time ago, probably back in November. I tried to do a review on it when I was done, but my computer wasn't working, so I never got around to it, so I thought I'd do it again. Try it again. This book, it took me about 2 weeks to read. I read a lot. This book really wowed me at how good it was. Stephen King has this thing where his books start out really good. They get ridiculously boring in the middle, and that lasts probably for a long time. And then the last, 150 pages or so is really good. This book really didn't do that. It was more like it was interesting, then there were some boring parts, then it was really interesting, then there were some boring parts, and it was kind of like a flip-flop. Stephen King has called The Green Mile his most faithful adaptation, and I think that's true. The book and the movie are almost exactly alike. Really, if you've seen the movie, there really is no need to read the book, because the movie and book are almost word for word. There are parts in the book that aren't in the movie. I won't really get into them now, but they're not really that important, but some of them, I guess, could have been important, but the movie really didn't need them. But if you don't know what The Green Mile is about, The Green Mile is about Paul Edgecombe is, the book, The Green Mile is actually a memoir that Paul Edgecombe is writing while he's in a retirement home. And it's kind of like his last will and testament sort of thing, like his final word on something before he has to go. And he's telling the story about how he was a prison guard during the Great Depression, like in the 30s. I think it was 1933, I believe. And he was in charge of death row. And the Green Mile, like when you walk like from your cell to the electric chair, some people called that your last mile. Well, the floor on the last mile, they called it, was green. So people called it the Green Mile. And they get this prisoner named John Coffey, who is this big, tall, black guy. And he is accused of raping and murdering 2 little girls. And during this time, Paul Edgecombe has the worst urinary infection that he's ever had in his life. And it hurt him really bad. Well, John Coffey helps Paul. He takes away this urinary infection. And Paul is maybe thinking that John Coffey really didn't kill those girls, because, why would God put that kind of power in someone who could kill? And basically the book from then on is about how Paul Edgecombe is trying to see if John Coffey really killed the girls, and just to kind of find out the truth. And I mean, there is a point to this book where John Coffey helps someone. I don't want to give it that much away, because I love the movie and I love the book, and if you've never read either or seen the movie, then I don't want to give too much away. But the movie has Tom Hanks in it, and I love Tom Hanks. I loved him in Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, Saving Private Ryan. I loved him in everything. And it's directed by Frank Darabont. And I believe he also directed The Shawshank Redemption, which is another Stephen King adaptation. And The Green Mile came out in serial novels. I have the first one, The Two Dead Girls. But there were, I believe, I'm trying to think here. Let me look real quick. 6 or 7 parts to the book. And they all came out each month. And I don't know why he decided to write it that way. Maybe to kind of make things interesting, to make more money. I don't know. But this version obviously came out when the movie was coming out. And I actually, when I did my Stephen King collection, I told you I had wanted this book, and my geography teacher gave it to me. And, I mean, I really like this book. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's up there. I still think Carrie, so far, is my favorite one. I really want to read Christine. I watched a review on Mr. Wildboy 94 saying that it wasn't that good, except for some parts. But, I'm a huge fan of John Carpenter, and I rewatched the movie a couple days ago, and I loved it. You know, I love the music of John Carpenter's movies. It wows me that John Carpenter did that stuff. I love his work. But The Green Mile might bring a tear to your eye. You never know. Really sad book. Definitely nothing that definitely really Stephen King has never written anything like this before. I mean, this is I think this is totally different from anything that he's ever written before. But I would read the book because there are some changes in the book that aren't in the movie that I think you might like if you haven't read it. But The Green Mile, really good Stephen King book. Cannot recommend it more, and I hope you like it.